All the parties to the conflict have a duty to facilitate humanitarian access to populations in desperate need. Not in a week, not after further discussions, but right now, today.
The Syrian government has severely curtailed the UN's ability to reach those in need.
Nearly 600,000 people remain besieged in 19 different areas in Syria. Two-thirds are trapped by regime forces, and the rest by armed opposition groups and militants. The Syrian regime has repeatedly refused to allow land convoys to deliver food, medicine, and other supplies to rebel-held areas, and has denied any starving is taking place.
Actually, there were no starvation in Madaya. The main problem is that the armed terrorist groups steal the convoys and the trucks, and they deviate them to their own warehouses and storage. And then they resell it to the civilians with, prohibited prices that the civilians cannot afford it.
Madaya is one of the towns besieged by Assad's forces that has received international aid. So has Daraya. But whether the people received what they needed is another question. The first convoy that entered last week brought medical supplies and even shampoo, but no food. People in Muadamia and Al-Bair are eating leaves and grass to survive. Allowing aid into areas under siege is key to resuming peace talks to end a war that has killed nearly 500,000 people and displaced millions more. Syria has recently given the UN and the Red Cross approval to send aid into at least 11 of the 19 besieged areas. But similar promises in the past have gone unfulfilled. So now the UN is insisting aid should be delivered by air, but it still needs the green light from Damascus. And that's not the only challenge. Flights can only carry relatively small amounts of aid. One land convoy is the equivalent of dozens of airdrops. Planes are in constant risk of being attacked by armed groups. And there is no guarantee that the food will reach the people in need. What Syrians really need is an end to the war. But for now, even getting their hands on food is a big challenge. Pirovalakis, the Newsmakers.